So, starting over here as gray, we've got KISEL, and down here as yellow, we've got Superlambbanana. Yellow. And both players are starting off. Looks like Super is going for a standard build. Gonna go ahead and open picture-in-picture there. And he's getting on Bot Factory finally, while KISEL is finally getting to work on another power generator actually, and then a Bot Factory. So he's going to be a little bit behind in the expansion phase, and that may hurt him. But we'll find out about that. Flipping over. Superlambbanana is working on getting out a Grenadier, and that Grenadier is going to start scouting. Well, actually, no, those are booms. They have the same exact icon as the Grenadiers, which means no icon. So, alright, now he's going to work on a combat fabricator. Over here, a combat fabricator is being worked on by KISEL, trying to get that out. And it's just about complete, much farther than Super's is, and he's going to help its comm build some power generators and work on building Bot Fabricator as well. Bot Fabricator is going to start getting mechs and one Grenadier and a Stinger coming out. Super is working on getting some more units out, now working on getting his economy bigger. Actually took a little bit to just start scouting. I have no idea where his scouts have made it. Scouts have made it pretty far around the world, but nowhere near where KISEL is, which is exactly north, but these two big crags will make it take a bit longer to find the opponent. And he's expanding his economy actually pretty quickly. So Super may catch up to KISEL here soon. KISEL having to expand out this way. Getting a radar up. Both players actually will have a radar up here in a few seconds. And then more expansions going on. And so far, looks like he's expanding to the south now. Air factories going and bombers being built off first, while fighters have been built by KISEL to go ahead and scout for him. Working on building a vehicle factory and getting that made. More Grenadiers out, and so far, actually both players are pretty much similar economies, except Super has much less power, and he's actually in the red at this moment. And it looks like the boom has gone ahead and found one of KISEL's expansions and was able to destroy one of the mechs. So now he has an idea of where he needs to be sending his units. Fighter bomber group coming in and taking out that expansion by destroying that engineer. Vehicle factory being built, and he's going to lose another engineer. And it's able to build that factory, well, that mechs, and it's going to be destroyed here in the next moment. There it goes. And that boom tries to make it in, but gets destroyed by two Grenadiers trying to go for that air factory. Bolo's coming and heading northwards, and he's going to need to get them up there pretty quickly. A going up slowly. Bomber coming forwards, and it's heading northwards, and looks like it's just stopping for the moment. Looks like those Bolos were able to destroy all of those Grenadiers with only one loss, which is actually really nice for him. Coming in, destroying the expansions now with those Bolos. That's a bad thing for KISEL. KISEL working on building some vehicle factories. and he's going to need them here. More vehicle factories coming up for Super, and Super has very little in the way of any way of expansion. He really needs to work on it if he's going to catch up. He also needs power pretty badly. He hasn't been working on any of that. Those bombers are taken out, and another bomber taken out as well. Grenadiers coming in, and they are heading behind the lines. And Bolo coming in. Commander takes out one. Bolo coming forwards, takes out another, and they are destroyed. More Bolos starting to congregate to the, trying to head northwards of KISEL at this moment. KISEL is working on getting units out, trying to cut off the incoming units. And they're actually not making it very far because of a large group of Bolos. That large group of Bolos will cause some problems, taking out incoming enemy Bolos. More vehicle factories being worked on as well. And it looks like Super is just working on killing the northward expansions here. And some more expansions coming up here for Super as well. Super really needs power. He has very little power and his comms just getting to work on it. Fighters are flying around the area, giving him a slight control of it. This moment, power is the only thing he's really low on. And he's actually doing pretty well at stopping any forward momentum by KISEL by just sending those Bolos forwards. And they're taking out each other. Starting to congregate them now here. And those Bolos, looks like they're going to try to give chase to these ones attacking those northern expansions. And he's going to want lots more. But that one fabrication bot is really helping build all of those Bolos and getting them out. Bolos coming around the backside, and they may sneak in here if he does it right. And there's 10 Bolos, and they're going to be going up against quite a few more Bolos. And also a couple of Grenadiers. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. Right now, Super's Bolo force is doing pretty well. Takes out a mech, takes out several Bolos, enemy Bolos. Doing some more damage. And another mech is taken out. And he's doing quite well at this moment. Large group of Bolos here. Gather more vehicle factories coming up, and he still needs lots more power at this moment. Strong group coming around, and they're coming around the far side. KISEL is losing metal left and right, and that's really hurting his economy at this moment. Large battle going on over here. More Bolos being sent out, and some Infernos coming in for KISEL, and they're creating a meat shield, which is good for him because those Bolos will attack them first. And it looks like Super's being pushed back a bit. Large push coming in from KISEL with all those units that had originally gone to destroy the assaulting force. And another assaulting force coming in. And we'll see which one takes out which. Should be aware any moment now of those units coming in, and he's moving units to go ahead and fight them off. More Bolos coming forwards, taking on that front line. And those Infernos are being ripped to shreds by all those Bolos. But it allows these 4 Bolos to go ahead and fight them. Big fight going on here, but it looks like KISEL will lose the engagement at this moment. A lot more Bolos here from Super. And Super should be making his move up here at this moment. Coming in. Bomber being used to attack by KISEL. Those bolos are moving forwards. KISEL in the red with metal. And that's hurting him pretty badly. More units coming around from the north. And there's just all of these mechs left and a few air fabricators working on building stuff. And KISEL's just trying to rebuild his metal economy at this moment. Lots of bolos coming out for Super. And another side assault coming in for KISEL. And he's just trying to send more units. And now Super is not using his economy effectively. He needs to build more factories at this moment. Looks like he's building another 2 air factories to go ahead and use all of that metal and energy he's amassing. Lots of bolos coming forwards. Might be because he sees all of these units over here. Just redirecting a group here. Go ahead and fight them if he needs to. Another group coming around the other side. And if he times it right, he might be able to avoid these and slip in and destroy all of those. Coming forwards for KISEL. This is sort of a last-ditch effort for him. If he can't destroy those incoming bolos, he is going to lose this very badly. Bolos just ripping to shreds these incoming bolos from KISEL, and actually it looks like that Super's own bolos will be destroyed as KISEL sends units around. Just trying to get up walls, but there are so many bolos, it's not going to last long. And he is now just maneuvering it. And it looks like KISEL has called good game. We'll see if he decides to suicide his commander or if he's just going to keep on playing. Tries to reach the bolos with an uber cannon shot, but is unable to, and those units make it around the side and move to cut off the commander. Huge group of bolos coming forwards and advanced air factories going up as well. There is not really any place for that commander to run. And he's actually going to run right into this huge swarm of units. Just a moment here, he's going to lose it. Those units just getting caught up trying to make it through that narrow opening there. And now they're coming in and they're just hitting that commander really hard. That commander is going to go down and it is good game. And that is it. KISEL loses to Superlambbanana in this, the third round.